JK, is that another banger?
I don't know. Let's find out.
What's good, YouTube? It's JK, you know, and I'm back with another video. This video, I'm gonna be telling y'all the story time about how I fought my sister while she was pregnant. Before I start, make sure you like, comment. I keep doing it because everybody say it, so it's kind of like a subscribe, like, comment, share, repost, whatever. You know, just support me. Now, let's get into the story, man. Wait, hold on, cause this get annoying sometimes. Just gonna. All right, cool. Now, let's start the story time. All right, let me chill. Let's start the story time. So this was around. Oh yeah, this is during the pandemic. This was around 2020 to 2021, somewhere around that area. You know, during the pandemic. And my sister got kicked out by her real mom. And she came to, and my mom let her stay because my mom was a very welcoming person. Long live my mom, R.I.P. mom. You know, I love you. But yeah, she was a very welcoming person to, like, well, not literally anyone, cause no, not anyone. She wasn't welcoming to anyone, but people who she knows is not gonna really, you know, threaten the house while they living here. But yeah, at the time my sister was pregnant and she had a son, and his name is Caden. Miss him. He's like a little brother to me. I haven't seen him since my mom's funeral, and I really want to see him again because I miss him. He like a little brother to me. He probably big now. He probably big as shit now. I'm not gonna lie, he probably big as shit. He like, well, at the time he was probably like, I'm gonna say he like 4. Probably like 4. He probably big as shit now. He probably like to like here. He probably like the hair to me. Maybe to my shoulder. Nah, that's too big. He ain't that old. Maybe like right here. But that's besides the point though. But yeah, this was around the time where it was COVID, you know, the pandemic, everybody in the house, stuff like that. She got kicked out, so my mom let her come stay, cause she's sis. She, you know, I grew up with her and stuff like that, you know. She my big sis. And yeah, so she was probably staying there for like, I don't know. It felt like a couple months. Yeah, it's like a couple months. She was there for like a couple months. But yeah, it was one day. I believe she was at work or something, or she went out somewhere. I don't know where she went. I don't know if she went to go smoke. I don't know if she went to go with her friends. I don't know if she went to work. But she wasn't there. I was playing with Caden, and my mom was just sitting in the chair on her iPad or her phone or whatever, watching TV, you know, doing old people stuff. Well, you know, doing old people stuff. And he like, I don't remember what happened. I believe we was like playing with toys or something. Oh yeah, and at the time I was like 14 at the time, 14, 15 at the time. Yeah, like 14, 15 at the time when this happened also. We was like playing with toys and stuff like that, you know. I was playing with him. And I believe he dropped a toy and then he slipped on it and he fell face first on like the ground and he like busted his lip open or something like that. But he just laughed it off. Like, he didn't cry about it. He like laughed it off. Wait, did he laugh it off or did he cry about it? I believe he laughed it off. I'm not sure if he laughed it off or cried about it. But yeah, like he wasn't like, you know, like he didn't like make a big deal out of it. But yeah, that happened. And afterwards, like, we were still playing. Afterwards, we were still playing around and stuff. Like, it wasn't really that big of a deal. It wasn't like nothing crazy. So she came back. She seen it, and she like, what happened to my son lip? I'm like, we was playing around, and no. Yeah, I'm like, I was playing with him, and his lip, he like fell or something, and his lip bust open. And she said, what she say? She was like, she said some shit. She was like, hit your hands, keep your hands, stay away from my son, or some shit like that, and blah blah blah, and all this other protective shit. I'm like, dog, it was a fucking accident. It was an accident. You acting like I got mad because he threw something at me, or like he did something to me, and I punched him in the lip. No, he did it to himself. He did it to himself. I didn't do it to him. He did it to himself. It was an accident. It's not that deep. It's like he was leaking and like his whole lip was like, no. Like, it wasn't that deep. But yeah, she started like getting a little hype. I'm like, what? What you talking about, yo? It was an accident, yo. What you talking about? Like, what you talking about? I'm like, all right. And she like, just stay away from my son. Just stay away from, stop playing with him. I'm like, all right, yo. And I'm making my way towards the kitchen, and she's still talking. My anger got the best. Philly for you. But yeah, my anger got the best of me. I don't remember what I grabbed, but I grabbed something off the dining room table, right? Alright, so basically I did this. I did this. I did this right. I'm walking away like this. She's still talking. I grabbed something off the dining room table. I don't make it obvious I grabbed it. I grabbed it with like a sneaky tactic. I did this. I'm walking, and then I kind of like grab it, and then I just kind of stand there for like 3 seconds, and then I just, boom. You feel me? I walk, I grab it, stand there like this, stand there for a couple seconds, and I threw it. And after I threw it, it missed. It didn't hit her. It missed. I threw it and it missed. It completely missed. It went past her head. It missed. But that's what kicked everything off. After that, that's what kicked stuff off. Then she got active with me. She threw it back. She threw it back to me. I dodged that shit. I'm like, oh. I mean, I know I threw it first. My anger got the best of me. I'm sorry. But yeah, I threw it first. She threw it back at me. I'm like, oh. I dodge it. And then that's when everything just started. Everything just started, yo. Everything started. That's when everything started, yo. That's when everything started. So after that, yo, after I threw it at her, that's when she got up, and then I was walking away because like I just threw it out of anger. Like I wasn't trying to like take her head off or really hurt her. I kind of just threw it out of anger. So then I'm like fast walking towards the kitchen because I already know she's on my ass. She get up, she's on my ass. As I'm walking away, she's picking stuff up. She's picking things up off the dining room table as she's following me as I'm walking away, and she's throwing it at me. I'm like, ho, 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 ho. You know, dodging the holes. You feel me? I'm dodging it. But yeah, she's doing that. And now we get into the kitchen. Mind you, the kitchen, it's a good sized kitchen. It's not big, but it's not too small. It's kind of like medium. And in the middle of the kitchen, we have a glass table, all glass. The only thing that's not glass about the table is the legs on the table that's holding it up. It's not glass, but the table itself is just a big round glass table. Okay, I'm on this side of the table. I'm on the back side of the table, the side that's near the wall, the side that's near the cabinet and the stove. And she's near the entrance of the table. She's right here in the entrance of the doorway of the kitchen, and I'm back. I'm like behind the table basically. And we're like, you know how niggas be when it's you and this nigga and y'all both behind the car, and this person going that way and this person going this way, and y'all trying to get each other and all that. That's basically how the whole thing went. I'm right here, she right here, I'm back, she front. We kind of just, she go this way, I go this way, we kind of just switch it up, and then she started rushing me. She said, fuck it, she started rushing me. My mom jumped in. She like, hey, trying to break it up. And then she talking all this shit, blah, 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 fuck you, saying all this shit, and mind y'all, I didn't put my hands on her, not once, cause 1, she's my sister, 2, she's pregnant, 3, I'm not really my type to hit a girl back, unless I have to hit a girl back. But yeah, my mom in the middle of it, and she just saying all this shit. So my anger got the best of me again. She was talking shit to me, so I said something fucked up back. I said, fuck you and your son. That's what I said. I said, fuck you and your son. And that's when it really got there. That's when she kind of like, it was like, that was like her last straw right there. That was kind of like her last straw, right? So she said, okay. She stopped rushing me. She went into the dining room, because mind you, she was there for like a couple months, so she had all her clothes and stuff. It was a tricycle. A fucking tricycle. It's like a no. I don't know, but it's like some type of like bike or like something, like some type of little bike or some type of kid's toy. She picked it up. It's like big as shit. It's probably like the size of, the toy's probably like the size of my fan. The toy's probably like the size of like my fan or some shit. Like it's probably like the size of my fan, but like slimmer. Slimmer. It's probably like the size of my fan. But yeah, she pick it up. She trying to hit me with it. And she do. No. She picks it up. She come back into the kitchen with it. She's trying to hit me with it over my mom. She's trying to swing over my mom and hit me with it. Because, like I said, it's more slimmer, so it's more longer. Pause, so it got more distance. She's trying to swing over my mom and hit me with it. I'm like, oh. I'm like, yo, she turned up. I'm like, yo, you're like, this is too far. I'm like, yo, fuck this. I gotta get to my room. I'm trying my best to make it out the kitchen without getting hit by the toy. I'm just like, yo, fuck it. I just gotta go. If I get hit, I get hit. But I'm not getting knocked out though. I'ma still be running. So I'm running to my room. I go around the table. Which way did I go? I went this way. Okay. Say it was right here. I went like around the table. Not all the way around, but like I went like around the table, out of the dining room. And I did get hit a couple times. I got hit a couple times in the back on my way out. And my mom was still holding her back. So then once I make it back to the the living room, I'm kind of just standing there. While she's still talking shit, yelling at me. And then my brother come downstairs and he like, what happened? And then she comes storming back into the fucking into the living room. She comes storming back into the living room. She talking shit. And then that's when my brother like, he like, just go upstairs to your room. Just go upstairs to your room. Just go up to your room. I make it to my room. I close the door. Right? As soon as I get in my room and close the door, I'm against it. Shoulder to door, like this, because she's not getting in. And it's another story time that's like, why are people trying to bust in my room? Mind you, this is not at this house. This wasn't at this house. This is at my old house. This is a new crib. This was all at my old house. So the door was easy to bust into because it was kind of already fucked up. It was an old house. But yeah, I got my shoulder to the door. She's trying to bust in the door. But as she was making her way up the steps with the fucking thing she got in her hand to try to hit me, my brother was trying to calm her down. But I guess he just gave up. And she was like, no, fuck that. He said, fuck me and my son. I'ma show him. My brother was trying to calm her down and shit. I'm listening to it. I'm just standing there against the door. I'm up against the door with all my strength. All the strength I got. I'm up against the door trying to stop. Because I know she's going to try to barge into the joint. Exactly what she did. I hear her coming up the steps. I'm like, oh shit. And she banging on the door. She hitting it with the thing. She, whoa, open the door, little nigga. Whoa, open the door, little nigga. Trying to, I'm holding it. Mind you, she's, no offense, but she's a girl. I mean, there's some strong girls out there, but I know she wasn't, that strong to really bust in the door. Even if she was pissed off and used her anger strength, she still didn't get into the door. I'm holding the door. I'm just like, damn. Boom, boom. She just trying to, boom, boom. She just hitting it. Open the door, little nigga. Boom, boom. Eventually, she's probably doing that for like 40 seconds. She's probably doing it for like 40 seconds. She gave up. She went back downstairs. As soon as I heard her go back downstairs, I grabbed my dresser. This same dresser right here. I grabbed the dresser and I push it in front of my door. And I just have it sitting there. I had it there for probably like I was isolated in my room for like 3 days just because she's gonna like try to attack me again. And even my mom had me isolated in my room. She was like, just stay in your room, don't come out until like, a certain amount of time. I was probably in my room, isolated in my room for like 3 days. Just because of this situation. And like, in order for me to like get some food, my brothers were like, no. I would call one of my brothers upstairs and I would ask them, I'd be like, yo, can you make me this? And stuff like that. They would make it, they would bring it upstairs for me. No. One day, I needed some cereal. They brought me the cereal, the milk, and the bowl and all that, upstairs. I make the bowl of cereal in my room. I move the dresser out the way. I slip the cereal and the milk and stuff. I give it back to them through the door. Close the door, lock it, put the dresser back in front of the door, and I was probably doing that for like 3 days. Going to the bathroom, I don't remember how I was going to the bathroom. I was probably sneaking to the bathroom. Or like, I probably like held my piss until like the middle of the night. A hair in my mouth when everybody was sleeping. I kind of just snuck to the bathroom. That's kind of how I was using the bathroom for like the next 3 days after that. Then after that, I finally came downstairs. She didn't say shit to me. And yeah, that's the story about how I had a little, I fought my pregnant, well, I wouldn't say fought because I ain't swing. I was kind of defending myself the entire time. But yeah, I had a problem with my pregnant sister. Basically fought her, I basically fought her and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the story time. That's the end of the story. Subscribe, like, comment. We on the road to 300. Oh shit. 400 subscribers. Sub up, man. Sub up. Everybody stay blessed. Have a nice day, night, evening, morning, whatever. Live life. Enjoy yourselves. Don't let nobody tell y'all different. And JK9 out. Niggas ain't fucking with JK9. I bark like a dog and bite like a wolf. I bark like a dog and bite like a wolf. I bark like a dog and bite like a wolf. I bark like a dog and bite like a wolf.